Lamar University, often referred to as Lamar or LU, is a public coeducational doctoral research university in Beaumont, Texas. Lamar has been a member of the Texas State University system since 1995. It was the flagship institution of the former Lamar University system. As of the fall of 2014, the university enrollment was 14,889 students. Lamar University is accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools. History: 1920s. Founding and establishment: Lewis R. Peach founded a public junior college in Beaumont's South Park. He had become intensely interested in the junior college movement while enrolled in summer school at the University of Chicago in 1918, and by 1921, was convinced that South Park should have a junior college. Lamar University started on September 17, 1923 as South Park Junior College, operating on the unused third floor of the new South Park High School. Peach acted as the first president of the college. South Park Junior College became the first college in Texas to receive Texas Department of Education approval during the first year of operation, and became fully accredited in 1925. 1930s. Early growth and campus changes. In 1932, the college administration, recognizing that the junior college was serving the region rather than just the community, renamed it as Lamar College. It was named for Mirabeau B. Lamar, the second president of the Republic of Texas, because he arranged to set aside land in counties for public schools. He is regarded as the father of Texas education. A statue of him was installed in the quadrangle of the campus near the Setzer Student Center. The inscription is, "The cultivated mind is the guardian genius of democracy and, while guided and controlled by virtue, the noblest attribute of man. It is the only dictator that freemen acknowledge and the only security that freemen desire." In 1933, the college was moving toward independence from South Park High School when construction began on new facilities. By 1942, the college was completely independent of the South Park School District, and operations moved to the current campus. 1940s. Lamar State College of Technology. With the end of World War II, an influx of veterans boosted enrollment. The Lamar Board of Trustees asked the Texas legislature to promote Lamar College to a four-year state college. The initial attempt in 1947, led in the Texas House of Representatives by Jack Brooks and in the Texas Senate by W. R. Cousins, Jr., failed, but the following year the two sponsors again advanced the bill through both houses. On June 14, 1949, Governor Beau Forgester signed the bill, creating Lamar State College of Technology. It was to focus on engineering and science, an emphasis that continues today. 1950s and 1960s. Path to university status and desegregation continued. Growth. Enrollment continued to grow throughout the 1950s and 1960s, reaching 10,000 students. Graduate work was authorized in 1960, when master's degrees were offered in several fields. The enrollment plateaued in the 1970s as the baby boomers generation reached adulthood. In 1969, Lamar State College opened its first branch at a center in Orange, Texas. In 1970, Lamar State College began offering its first doctoral program, the Doctor of Engineering. In 1971, the college's name was officially changed to Lamar University. Desegregation. 1950s and 1960s. African American veterans of World War II who returned to Southeast Texas found they had no opportunities for post-secondary education or vocational training and chafed over Lamar becoming state-supported while it still barred their admission solely on the grounds of race. A group of black leaders calling themselves the Negro Goodwill Council protested to Governor Beau Forgester about the dismal educational inequality in the city and the exclusion of blacks from Lamar State College. They attempted to block passage of the bill to change Lamar into a state-supported senior college, which resulted in John Gray, Lamar's president, creating a black branch of Lamar called Jefferson Junior College. It opened with evening classes at Charlton Pollard High School. In 1952, James Briscoe, a native Beaumonter and graduate of Charlton Pollard High School, applied to Lamar. Briscoe's parents were laborers and members of the Beaumont chapter of the NAACP. They courageously supported their son's effort to prove that qualified blacks desired more than junior college offerings and wanted to study in Lamar's new four-year degree programs and avoid the inconvenience of going long distances away from home for a bad degree. Briscoe, a student at Morehouse College in Atlanta since 1950, at the urging of his parents and the Beaumont NAACP, applied to Lamar and was accepted. The admissions office notified him that on the basis of his transcript, he was qualified to enroll for the spring term of 1951. On January 29, when Briscoe went to Lamar with his acceptance letter in hand to register for classes, Lamar's acting president G. A. Wimberly met with Briscoe and explained that a mistake had been made and suggested he apply to TSUN, now named Texas Southern University. State law, he said, created Lamar for whites only. In the summer of 1955, V.C. Jackson and Henry Cooper, Jr., became the lead plaintiffs of a class action lawsuit, Jackson v. McDonald, which sought to end Lamar's policy of racial segregation. Lamar Cecil, the federal judge the case came before, ruled on 30 July 1956. That Lamar's white youth-only admissions policy was unconstitutionality and that September a total of 26 blacks were admitted to the college amid violent protests at the campus gates and throughout the region for a number of weeks until Texas Rangers arrived and the rule of law restored. Recent history: in 1975, the university merged with Port Arthur College in Port Arthur, Texas, creating Lamar University Port Arthur. In 1983, State Senator Carl A. Parker sponsored a bill, creating the Lamar University system. In 1986, Lamar University Orange and Lamar University Port Arthur were granted accreditation separate from the main campus. Lamar Institute of Technology was created in 1990 in Beaumont to provide technical, business, health, and industrial education through programs 2 years or fewer in length. In 1995, the Lamar University system was incorporated into the Texas State University system, with the Lamar State College, Orange, Lamar State College, Port Arthur and Lamar Institute of Technology campuses becoming separate entities within the system. In the fall of 1998, the Lamar University faculty numbered 423 and student enrollment was 8,241. Since the reorganization, Lamar University's enrollment has continually increased. Total enrollment reached 15,000 students in fall 2012. Recently, numerous construction projects have revitalized or replaced old buildings. In addition, football was revived as a varsity sport. The campus was moved to the current site in 1942, because the school had outgrown its current location and taken on a more regional role. In the late 1990s, Lamar began undertaking campus improvement projects. Most buildings on the campus dated to the late 1960s and 70s. Many older buildings in the northern part of the campus were gutted and refinished one by one. In 2001, the university began replacing its 1960s vintage residence halls with new apartment-style housing facilities. Dubbed Cardinal Village, older campus housing facilities have been demolished as the Cardinal Village complex has expanded to meet demand. Demand for on-campus housing has risen, coinciding with the opening of the new residence halls. Cardinal Village 2, 3 and IV were built specifically to meet these demands. In March 2005, the McDonald Gym temporarily closed. The gym underwent extensive renovation and adjacent to it, a new recreational sports center was built. The $19 million center, named the Shilla Recreational Sports Center, opened in April 2007. The 129,500-foot facility includes 13,000 square feet of cardiovascular and freeway training, a 1/10 mile indoor walking, jogging track, a 43-foot climbing wall, basketball, volleyball and badminton courts, racquetball, handball and squash courts, a wellness and fitness center, health food cafe and juice bar, lounge areas with pool tables, an outdoor putting green, and air hockey, foosball, video games and TV. Montana Center, home of Cardinals basketball, Archer Physics Building, Lamar Bus Stop, Cardinal Village in full bloom, Mary and John Gray Library, Cherry Building, Lucas Building and Quad at Night, Rothwell Recital Hall interior, Setzer Student Center, John Gray Center. In August 2007, the university completed construction on Cardinal Village IV, a $16 million expansion of its state-of-the-art residence halls. The university completed construction of Cardinal Village Phase 5 in August 2010, bringing on-campus housing capacity to 2,500 students. The university, in anticipation of the return of football program in 2010, renovated and upgraded Provost Humphrey Stadium and a new state-of-the-art orphaned athletic complex. In October 2014, Lamar broke ground for a new administration building to be named the Wayne A. Riord Building for a prominent local attorney and longtime benefactor for the university. The building will also house the newly established Riord Honors College, renaming the 50-year-old honors program. Other campus construction includes the Center for Innovation, Commercialization and Entrepreneurship. The facility is a conduit for industry and university interaction, including projects, ongoing research, student experiential learning, special events and training. It will also house the Small Business Development Center. A new science technology building was approved in the 84th legislative session.